Now that the smoke is cleared a little bit, we can talk about Lyle Collins. He suffered minor injuries and is to the shoulder and neck. And of course, when we think of Lyle Collins, we think of last year when he was not able to play, the hip situation, right? But I come here to tell you guys that sources from the Cowboys organization stated that they are not concerned about Lyle Collins' injury and that they were minor. Newsflash. When you play football, a contact sport, there will be injuries. Now, there are categories of injuries. There are major, there are minors, and then there will be nagging injuries. Injuries that will last all year long. One can argue injuries that will last your entire career in the National Football League. Those are the realities of playing football, especially a contact sport. So it's how you can combat all of those things. How can you stretch out the muscles and rehabilitate those parts of your body to get back out there on the field? Now, I come here to tell you guys that the opposing team, they don't care. They want to win. And we got to make sure that our backups are okay. And what the major alarming thing to me was when he got injured, they brought in Ty Nsekhe. That's not enough, Cowboy Nation. I don't want our quarterback to drop back and you see Ty blocking for him. Nor do we want to see Terrence Steele. So we're going to have to go back into the detailings of making sure that we cover our base, that front five, the only unit in the National Football League that everybody got to be on the same page. Everybody. If it's one weak link, the entire offensive line is trash because they will find and they would exploit that weak link. They will. It's like chink in the armor. We're going to try to penetrate that one side. I know. A lot of people might look at that and say, come on, man. No, we can still be a superb offensive line with one weak link. Well, let me know what their front four would do when they find out that somebody can't hold it down. They're going to focus, and they're going to focus, and they're going to penetrate, and they're going to penetrate and demolish that area where that link is missing. So sometimes you can have an offensive lineman or a tackle, if you want to say it, or guard, to be able to help aid, to help secure his contemporaries. But when you think about it, the best solution if Lyle Collins go down for a long time, and although this is just a minor injury right here, but the best situation would be to look Zack Martin right in his eyes and say, hey, man, we really appreciate you. We know we paying you as a guard, but, man, we got to throw some extra incentives in or whatever it may be to slide you out at tackle, and we can kick Connor McGovern in at that guard spot. Keep Tyler Biadasz at center. Keep Connor Williams at that left guard, and then have Tyron Smith. That would be a better situation and solution. Don't let this thing go too far and say, yeah, we roll out Terrence. No. Or Ty Nsekhe. No. If you guys agree with that philosophy or plan, let me know in the comment section. Would you rather have 60 or 70% Lyle Collins or a 100% Terrence Steele or 100% Ty Nsekhe, who's not even 100%, by the way? He still got knee problems. He himself might be at 80%, give or take. Low-key, no one is 100% in the NFL, but you guys get what I'm saying. Or would you rather do this, like what I just mentioned earlier? Say, Zack Martin, hey, we like what you bring to the table. We kick you at the right tackle, slide Connor McGovern in as that right guard, your old spot, until Lyle Collins get back, and then keep everything else the same. Yeah, let me know if you guys like it that way better, right? Can't play around with that front five. No. You can't play around with it. They got to protect the quarterback. And on top of that, they got to be able to be on the same page to open up those running lanes for Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard. So when we look at this team, they got to prepare themselves and plan for this, for all of these situations and outcome. They can't wait till the last minute. Now, last year, it was difficult. It was difficult, but we gave them the mulligan, right? Who is all in favor of giving them a mulligan 2 years in a row? I'll wait. Nevertheless, Dak Prescott on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Sports Illustrator or Sports Illustrate is one of those things that this is not his first time around. He's been there before. However, this storyline is very, very personal. This storyline is very sensitive. But I believe when you guys go purchase that magazine to support Dak Prescott and Sports Illustrated, look at it like this. Dak Prescott wrote a small little segment inside of that Sports Illustrated to talk about his brother. Now, those boys, they were not like this. They like this. They close. They are close together. All of them. And he says, Jace McKenzie Prescott, a life taken to save millions. You will never be forgotten for 1 second. Why didn't you ask me for help? Did you tell someone how bad you hurting? Do you know how many people you affected? Do you know you're adored, admired, loved? Dak Prescott, him and his brothers are close, so close. Devastating injury to Dak Prescott last season, not to finish out that crazy year of 2020. I was telling people, last year, 2020, cuss word, man. You can just say 2020 you. It would be equivalent to saying F you. And for Dak Prescott to lose his brother in the way and the nature of his uncle getting a phone call in the middle of the night, it's devastating, Cowboy Nation. Flat out devastating. And you can see, like, the Prescott's family, they're close. My mom always said, man, watch after your brothers. Look after your brothers. Check in on your brothers. Give them a phone call. Check in on them every now and then. Because, guys, we really don't open up like that. We really don't. We be going through some situations that we all say, man, we'll take it on the shoulder, man, or we'll take it on the chin. We'll hold the weight of the world pressures, on our shoulders. Yeah, we would try to take it in, but 9 times out of 10, we battling through something. Mental health is something serious. I go through it. I know some of you guys go through it. Hey, sometimes just talking Cowboys, sports talk to you guys, help me out through the course of my day. Now, we'd still have our detractors and things like that, but you guys are family. So if you're ever having a blue day, if things just don't feel like they're going the right way, at least jump over here and know that we're similar. We all have our highs, our lows, our ups, our downs, our uncertainty, our insecurities, right? So all I can say is that, man, Dak Prescott, he's a real one for his brother, man. He been there in the corner for Dak Prescott, and Dak Prescott been in the corner for him as well. But they didn't see this Jace doing this. They didn't. Hit them by an element of surprise because those boys love each other. LOVE. Go fishing, doing all of these things together. But everyone got something that they feel like, man, I'm inadequate in a certain way. Right? I just come here to tell you guys that if you're going through something, it's not the end of the world. It may feel like it, may seem like it. You might look at it and say, man, I can't see past tomorrow. No. Live in the moment now. Every second you can change it. Every second. And watch how the opportunities and the doors open up. But you just got to recondition your mind. The battle is not on the outside, it's up in their head. It is. And the way this world is, man, everybody have an opinion for you. Everybody have a set goal for you. Everybody have their thoughts of what you should do and what you shouldn't do, what you should wear, what you should look like. Be yourself. Be true to yourself. Be you. You are unique. Nobody can take that away from you. You are an individual that was handcrafted and created to put on this earth to make a difference. But the moment you look at somebody else's goal, somebody else shine, somebody else's moment, and trying to fit yourself into them, it would never work. And newsflash, they can't fit themselves in you. That's the reality of it. Boy, I kid you not. I was working at iMasters in Jackson, Mississippi, on the second level of the mall. Made just enough money. You think managers make a lot of money, but I made just enough money to put gas in the car to get back and forth. Still, a whole bunch of other stuff I couldn't afford to stay in certain areas, and I refused to go all the way back to Natchez, so I was sleeping out of my car. But I would walk into people, or people would walk up to me and say, hey, man, oh, man, you clean, dog. I wish I was you. They didn't know. Hell, I put that suit on, and I wore that suit all that week. And I was getting out of my car, sleeping out of my car, and people said, hey, man, you clean, Law. Hey, man, you sharp, bro. I wish I was you, man. You got the world at your fingertips. I didn't know that I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to take my bath at night. Didn't know the struggles. I'm telling people, man, be yourself. Don't try to be like somebody else. You never know what they're going through. Just because you see the outside, you might not ever know what's in the inside. What's going on in the inside, basically. But you guys get what I'm saying, right? Right? So stay focused. Always have the right plan of action. Be ready. Be ready for it. And I always say this, those convinced against their will is of the same opinion still as well. So don't try to change somebody's mind or opinion of it, but spit your truth. I said spit for a reason. Spit it out on them. and be who you are and who you designed to be. If not, continue to fight and find that reasoning. And I think we all are at the end of the day. However, let's continue to grind and shine, Cowboy Nation and beyond. That's why I always leave off with, if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time and your peace and your sleep for it, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad enough that you don't get tired of it, and it makes you hold all other things tawdry and cheap for it, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you will gladly go out there and sweat for it, fret for it, and plan for it, and lose all terror of God or man for it, if you would simply, just simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength, and scarcity, with faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity. If neither cold, poverty, or famish, or fame, or sickness of body or brain can turn you away from the thing you want, if dogged and grim, and besieged and beset it, with the help of Almighty, you will get it. It's like a creed to the heart, Cowboy Nation. I just got a little personal with you guys because I love y'all. And if you ever going through a dark moment, that dark cloud just hovering over you, say, man, dog, I can make it, man. Or this may seem bad right now, but I'm alive. I got a chance. I got an opportunity. I'm breathing, right? Just stay focused. Let's get this thing going the best way possible. Shout out to Dak Prescott to have that mindset, and his brother Tad Prescott and his father. Yeah, all of those guys, may they continue to strive and bring forth greatness, and they will. Shout out to La'el Collins for the minor injuries. He will be back out there. That's all the time that I have for this moment. If you like what you heard today, hit that like button and share this content. Let a friend, neighbor, folk know where to go when they want to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys. Let's go. Shout out to everybody, man. Thank y'all for watching. DC for life. Salute. We out. Peace.
Impressive.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?